Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about Speed and Strength SS1310 Quick in the Dead graphic available at RevZilla.com. So for 2016, the 1310 is a new helmet from Speed and Strength, and it is built on the foundation of their SS1600. The graphic that you see in front of me is the Quick in the Dead. And this is probably my favorite graphic that I've seen from Speed and Strength in a long time. Very grindhouse film inspired. This is going to be a really fast illustrative graphic. 3 different colorways are available for this. There's going to be a black and a gray, a red, white, and black, and then my personal favorite is the black and high vis. Now I will say this, they call it black and high vis, but it's definitely more of a black and a yellow. It's going to be a nice matte finish to this. Now the 1310 is going to really set itself apart from the 1600 because it's going to be around $40 cheaper than the 1600, and you're going to lose a few features. You're not going to have the internal drop-down sun visor that you would have on the 1600, and this is going to be a DOT rated helmet. It's not going to carry the same ECE rating. When we threw this on the scale, it came in around 3 pounds, 5 ounces, relatively lightweight for a polycarb helmet like this, and it's going to have an intermediate oval head shape, which means a little bit longer front to back, a little bit narrow on the sides. It's going to work for the majority of the American market, but it bears mentioning that it fits around a half size small. So if you're looking at Speed and Strength size chart and you're in between 2 sizes, you're probably going to want to bump up 1 size. Now, as far as the 1310 is concerned, if you want all the down and dirty facts on this, check out the detailed breakdown where we take the helmet, we rip it apart, and we show you everything that's going on here. As far as the Quick in the Dead graphic, again, this is probably going to be my favorite graphic that we've seen from Speed and Strength in a long time. There's just a lot to look at and a lot going on, and I really like the fast feel with this overall piece. Now, when we start with the top on this, one of the things that I think is really cool is it looks like almost a shredded pinstripe coming down. And really, what's neat about this is you'll find as we get to the back on this, it ends up being a bullet trail. So it falls all the way to the top, and then you have this bullet at the very back of it. So it's actually the bullet trail coming all the way from the front to the back of this. Now, you'll notice also with this, it's a really nice matte finish, but if you look really closely into the dark matte on this, there's all kinds of skulls, there's tachometers, there's pistons, there's Quick in the Dead. It works really nicely, and it's very, very well done because you can barely see it until you get up close and you realize the detail that goes into this. Now you're also going to notice a ton of asymmetry coming into play. If we take a look at the right side first, you're going to notice it says the Quick down the side with Speed and Strength at the top. And it's going to have that fast feel. You feel like the graphic is almost being pulled off of this. Again, really grindhouse inspired. When we flip this over to the other side, again, you're going to note that asymmetry coming into play. We're going to have survival of the fastest at the top, and then we're going to have the dead down the left-hand side. Now, as we pull this around to the back, you're going to notice that that bullet that we were talking about at the very beginning is going to be hitting a skull. The bullet's literally going to hit the bone, which is going to remind me very much of the old Golden Earring song from the 70s. You're also going to notice at the back, you're going to have that nice skull. The skull starts to explode, and you have the Quick in the Dead logo with the survival of the fastest right there at the bottom. Speed and Strength did a really nice job with this particular helmet. It's going to come in around the $170 price point, and there's a lot of detail going on here for a rider looking for their first helmet to keep them safe as they get into motorcycling. Now, there's a lot of riders out there that are rocking Speed and Strength, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button. Read what other riders are rocking as far as Speed and Strength is concerned when they're out there on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Speed and Strength SS1310 Quick in the Dead graphic. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.